everyone, so it's me Ardan J.D. Lukay, and for today's video, it contains the introduction of the 3 animals and also to know their care management area and their shelter, and to know their diseases, their treatment, and also the marketing of the different animals. Let's introduce the first animals. Chickens are typically raised in the backyards of rural households. Why? Because they are commonly grown in a small numbers up to 24 hens of production of egg, because some of the farmers raise a native chickens for the meat, barter, or sales as an extra income of the household family. So here in the Philippines, we have lots of types of chicken. So we have the Sussex chicken and also the silky. And also last time we have my tita has a naked neck chicken. They call it a cobra. So but the common type of the chicken here in the Philippines is the native chicken in the Philippines. So as you can see, here it is the shelter or the care management area of the chicken. So they have the individual cage. In this cage is the inahin. So in this cage is the babies. So they are separated. In the shelter of in the cage of the chicken, they usually clean up this twice a week. So as you can see, not totally clean, but later on they will clean it and they will wash a water so that they can feel free in the cage. And as you can see, there is a chicken here laying eggs. So here it is, the other chickens inside the cage. The treatment of the native chicken diseases is hindi talaga ito yung main treatment. But it can help the chicken na ma-lessen yung diseases nila. So they called it a Bitracin Classic. So you have to put water here, and also hindi naman talaga to kailangang ubusin lahat, guys, but you have to mix it well in the water so that para yung chicken na may sakit ito mabi-feel talaga nila yung Bitracin Classic, which is this Bitracin Classic. Meron siyang vitamin A plus B12. Through this Bitracin vitamin A plus B12, malilesen ito yung fall cholera, na which is na yung pagka-paralyze ng isang chicken. So kailangan nyo lang silang painumin ng water as the owner said, para mas maging mas males yung mga diseases na dadapos sa kanila, at saka hindi sila bigla-biglang namamatay at hindi rin sila biglang nagkakasakit. So through this Bitracin, mas mainam ito para sa kanilang during sa kanilang pagkain, at saka ito yung iinumin nila na water na hindi plain, kumbaga haluan mo ng isang Bitracin. So ayan, nilagay na natin yung Bitracin dito sa kulungan ng mga baby na manok, kasi usually dinadapuan ng isang fall cholera ay yung mga baby na native chicken. So ayan, dito drink already the Ditracin. So the common diseases of the chicken here in the Philippines is the fall cholera, which is this is a chronic diseases caused by the Pasteurella multocida that can affect the joints, the wattles, the infroheads, and the other tissues of the chicken. So ito yung time na biglang pagka-paralisa ng isang chicken. Kumbaga the common type of the symptom of this is the losing appetite, diarrhea of the chicken, and also teary eyes of the chicken. So if these diseases will not be prevented, the chicken will die, and also the chicken will no longer exist in the market. So maglulos yung revenue ng isang poultry at saka yung nabibenta nito. Guys, the owner said that they sell the chicken individually. In each kilo is 180 kilos. So as you can see, there is a buyer. As you can see, guys, that's the buyer of the chicken. So she buy the female chicken. Ikikilo muna namin yung chicken kung ilang kilo yung chicken na binili niya. So ayan na. So papunta na kami doon sa may timbangan kung saan namin yon ikikilo yung chicken, guys. So ayan, guys, kinilo na namin yung chicken. So ayan, guys, 2 kilos. Tapos na namin ikilo yung chicken. So mabigat yung chicken, guys, kasi kumilo siya ng 2 kilo. So 180 plus 180 is 360. Okay, ayun, guys, nabili na yung isang chicken. So ang kilo ng chicken na yun ay 2 kilos. So every kilo, guys, is 180. So ayun, napagbayad na yung bumili ng 360 pesos. So 2 kilo yung inabot ng isang chicken. So let's go now to our second animal, so which is the duck. The duck is one of the phenomenal animals that mostly raised in the backyard. Our second entry animal is the duck. So duck is usually raised in the backyard. So some of the farmers or the people in the countryside are raise a duck, which is it is similar to Muscovy duck. So Muscovy duck is a large duck animals which usually raised in the Mexico. So as you can see, we can find the similar of Muscovy duck in the Philippines. So here it is, one of the duck in the Philippines. Mostly in the Philippines, we can also find a Saxony duck or the Peking duck in the Philippines, because it's very familiar in the Philippines to raise a duck. So there are lots of different classes of ducks. Is the care management area or the shelter of the ducks. So as you can see, there are lots of ducks here, and there are babies of the ducks. So they are very secured sila, guys, kasi merong mga bakod at saka ayan, hindi sila basta-basta makalabas dito sa lungga nila. So kasi malaking bato dito na side, at saka hindi naman talaga natin mapagkakailan na madumi talaga yung area ng isang shelter ng isang duck. So we have no choice but to raise the ducks properly. Ayan, almost 30 ducks here. So the female one, and may itlog pa dyan, guys. Ayan, so ayan yung isang duck dito. So ayun, as the owner said, she said that one of the main diseases here, the main diseases of the duck is the duck hepatitis, so also called as ADH. So duck hepatitis is a fatal, contagious, and rapidly spreading diseases at commonly na umaatak yung diseases is to 1 to 28 days age of the duck. So there are three different viruses found in the duck. So there is a type 1 virus, type 2, and type 3. So as you can see, hindi mabuhay yung duck kung meron talaga yung virus at hindi talaga maaagapan ng tuluyan ng isang owner. So ayun, maglulose yung revenue at saka malulugi yung pinundar na puhunan ng isang may-ari ng poultry. There is no specific treatment in the duck hepatitis. So all we have to do is to control the implementation of the vaccination and the biosecurity of the duck, because through vaccination we can lessen the virus and we can prevent it early. Interview to the owner, she said that they sell the duck per kilo. So each kilo the price is 150. So per kilo is 150. So as we all know that duck is a large animal, so mga sila halos mga 2 kilo to 3 kilo kumpara sa isang manok, kasi yung chicken is hindi naman talaga masyadong lumalaki yung mga chicken kagaya ng mga duck na iba yung kinakain nila kasi sa chicken. So kasi yung chicken meron sila talagang designated na food na kinakain, kasi sa duck kasi sa duck is not usually na nag-feed ka talaga sa duck ng isang feeds na which is full of vitamins. Kasi yung mga duck, pag binigyan nyo sila ng pagkain, di usually na nauubos talaga yung pagkain. Hindi kagaya sa chicken na meron natitira talaga, hindi nila nauubos yung pagkain. Hindi kagaya ng mga duck na nauubos talaga nila yung pagkain, at saka ayan, mabilis silang lumaki, at saka mas malalong bumibigat yung mga timbang nila pag sila ay binebenta at pag sila ay minamarket na ng isang owner. Here it is the area of the pig. So if you raise a pig, you have to expand some area or to choose some area to raise a pig. Kasi pag mag-raise kayo ng pigs, hindi yung area na maliit lamang at malapit sa inyong bahay, but you have to raise a pig na which is commonly na free talaga yung space ng isang hayop, kasi para makahinga sila at meron talaga silang mga source of place na komportable sila, na magiging safe talaga sila. So ayan, dito sila sa may area na medyo mabundok, at saka they are free to go everywhere in their place. The owner said the main diseases of the pig is the greasy pig, which the common symptoms of the greasy pig is their skin and lesions which caused by the bacteria. So but the owner said wala silang problema doon sa bacteria, but there are lots of they called it a umang, so which is umang, a shell coming from the sea. So yan yung main problem of raising a pig, kasi pag kinagat sila ng shell na yon ay there is a tendency na the pig will die, and also malulugi talaga yung owner ng pag-raise ng isang pig. for our last entry is mga baboy. So ayan, pig is one of the animals that are commonly raised in the backyard. So nakadepende yon kasi if the owner is will raise a pig in the backyard, or they will go to other place to put their pig in the safe place. So pig is an omnivorous domesticated hoop animals with sparse bristly hair and flat snout. So during my interview, as the owner said that to prevent the diseases, you have to put your animals in the safe cage or safe area, or malayo doon sa sea, because kung malapit sila doon sa dagat, there are tendency na merong mga shell na lalapit sa kanila at pwede silang kagatin at pwedeng ikamatay nila ito anytime, or magkakaroon sila ng mga problem sa skin, which is yun yung common symptoms na mag-cause sa isang animal, sa isang pig, na ikakamatay nila, na meron talaga silang diseases. So you have to put your pig in the safe place. So kumbaga dapat nasa malayo talaga kayo na area mag-raise ng pig para safe yung pig ninyo, not only for the diseases but also for the other person na merong interest sa inyong animals. Baka magtaka na lang kayo na bigla na nawala yung mga animals ninyo. Kumbaga you have to create a cage which is na comfortable yung animals ninyo, at tsaka hindi talaga basta-basta makukuha ng ibang tao. So lastly, during my interview to the owner, she said that if they sell the whole pig, the price of the pig per kilo is 280. But if we talk about the meat, we can sell the pig. They sell the pig as a 180 kilos per kilo, 180 per kilo. That's all for today. So once again, I'm Arlan J. D. Lukay, third year PE Ed. So I hope you will enjoy this video. Okay, for our last entry is mga baboy. So ayan, pig is one of the animals that are commonly raised in the backyard. So nakadepende yon kasi if the owner is will raise a pig in the backyard, or they will go to other place to put their pig in the safe place. That's all for today. So once again, I'm Arlan J. D. Lukay, third year PE Ed. So I hope you will enjoy this video.
We don't talk anymore.